3 oils, 3 seasons, and 3 rituals based on ancient wisdom with a focus on self-care and care for your nervous system. Ready? Let's dive in. Welcome. My name is Mira. I'm the neurospicy crone, and I'm here to support highly sensitive and neurodiverse women in the 3rd stage of life, living a life that really centers on creativity, spirituality, and aging with grace and awareness. And using oils as part of your daily rituals is a really beautiful way to do that. So please stick around, subscribe to the channel, and we are going to talk about oils based on Ayurveda. So it's an ancient original medicine system from India. It's still true today. It's nature-based, recognizing that each one of us is made up of the natural elements. They are earth, water, fire, air, and space. There's 3 main seasons according to Ayurveda, and each one of us has a certain ratio or portion of these seasons as a part of our natural energy type that doesn't change over time. So once we know our energy type and which season of the year we're in, we can adjust our daily routines and practices to best support our well-being for the long term. So I'm going to get really top of the waves, just so you're oriented to Ayurveda. Those 3 seasons are summer, and that's called Pitta. So think about summer. It's hot, it's oily, it's intense. Then the next season is fall into early winter. And especially in the Northern Hemisphere, when you see these seasonal changes, the leaves are drying up. They're moving around a lot. So there's instability, quick change, and dryness. Then in late winter and spring is the 3rd season, and that's called Kapha. So the fall season is Vata. Then in Kapha, it's earth and water. Heavy, slow to change, stable, stuck. Think about all the phlegm in the springtime. So those are the seasons of the year. And then we also have those seasons within us. For example, I am mostly Vata, so that dry, quick, changeable energy, and Pitta, that intensity. I can be a little sharp and hot sometimes. And so knowing that, then in the change of seasons, we want to change our routines. And I want to talk about the 3 oils that can match those 3 seasons, and then 3 rituals that we can use with those oils. So let's start with the summer oil. That is coconut oil. Think about everything that's coconut comes from the tropics. It's a cool, sweet oil, and it's great for cooling us down. So in the summertime, once I get out of the shower and before I dry off, I will take a few drops of coconut oil, rub it in my hands, rub it on my heels that tend to be dry no matter what time of year it is, rub it on my joints and around my face, my eyes, my mouth, my ears. And that's just a quick thing I do before I dry off. If at any time you're feeling heated up, using coconut oil can help you cool down. The second oil is sesame oil. This is the Mahashakti of oils. This is the mother of oils. When you're not sure which oil to use, go for sesame oil. One reason is sesame is very grounding. It's warm, and it's really good to soothe the nervous system. So it's like the counter to that dry, changey, frenetic energy of fall or Vata. And I wonder, there's no studies out there, but I wonder how many people who are highly sensitive are also Vata constitution. That would be interesting to know. So sesame oil is grounding, it's warming, it's stabilizing. So again, in the winter, when you jump out of the shower, before you dry off your skin, so your skin is still moist, you can put a little sesame oil around your joints, bottoms of the feet, massage your toes. It's a great way to feel warm and grounded. The 3rd oil I want to talk about is a really amazing oil. Sometimes it's called the palm of Christ because it has such incredible healing power, and that is castor oil. You've probably heard a lot about castor oil. It is an amazing oil. We could talk for hours and hours about all of these oils, but basically castor oil is neutral in that it's neither very warming or cooling, so you can use it throughout the year. And all oils, because of the fattiness of them, they're all going to be grounding and soothing. So these oils can be used as part of your healthcare routine. Get them out of your kitchen and into your bathroom, or leave some in your kitchen and have a second set of oils in your bathroom. Now, quality does count. Make sure you're getting really good quality oils that are organic and cold pressed or first pressed, or just talk to the person at the store about the exact kind of oil that's going to be the highest quality that's available there. So like, we still shop at stores, right? And not online. I hope so. Your local Whole Foods store, not Whole Foods, but Whole Foods store. Okay, so a quality oil, and for sesame oil, it's not toasted sesame oil. It's not, what's another kind? Dark sesame oil. It's just sesame oil, organic, cold pressed. So get a good quality oil, preferably in a glass bottle instead of plastic, for a lot of reasons. The plastic can move into the oil, and then once you're done, there's a plastic bottle on Earth that will be on Earth forever and ever and ever. Okay, let's talk about the 3 rituals that we can use with these 3 oils. The first one is, I've alluded to it already, is topical use. And as we get into topical use, I want to talk about the difference between fractionated coconut oil and a whole coconut oil. So coconut oil is solid at room temperature. And one way to know if you're going to use coconut oil or not, and you don't live in air conditioning, as traditionally we did not, if the coconut oil is liquid, it's time to use the coconut oil. If the coconut oil is solid, it's too cool outside to use coconut oil. So solid at room temperature or cooler room temperatures, that's got the fatty acids. And there's a lot of benefit to those. So when I'm talking about these practices, you do want the whole coconut oil, the solid at room temperature coconut oil. Fractionated coconut oil means that those fatty solids have been fractionated out, which makes that fractionated coconut oil really convenient to use. It's already in liquid form, and it's got a much longer shelf life. So I do use fractionated coconut oil quite a bit. It's a great base for essential oils that I want to use topically. It's also very convenient when I'm stepping out of the shower and I've got fractionated coconut oil there, versus the solid, which I also use, where you just take it, it's more like a balm. So you would take the fractionated coconut, or not the fraction, you take the solid coconut oil and rub it on. And as you rub it on, the warmth of your body will turn it to a liquid state. So let's talk about topical use in detail. The best way to use these oils is actually before you shower. So out of the shower is just kind of a quick hack, but before you shower, you want to massage specifically your joints, like around your joints and along your bone. Around your joints and along your bone. And do that for your whole body. Your whole body, like your fingers, your joints, like really get your whole body, your eyes, your mouth, your nose, your ears, just around the openings of everything. And then let it sit for about 10 minutes. Now, what are you going to do for those 10 minutes? You could sit on the floor in your bathroom and meditate. You could read a book. You could do some other self-care while that oil is actually pulling toxins out of your body, and then take a warm shower with soap. Traditionally in India, they would use chickpea flour, which is a nice exfoliant, but chickpea flour, when mixed with water, like turns to cement. So it's really not good for modern plumbing. But if you have an outdoor shower, or you're in some sort of situation where you're not using plumbing, but you have water, chickpea flour is a wonderful way to wash off that sesame oil from your skin. So the best way to do it, and I do this on Sundays. This is part of my Sunday ritual, especially in the fall, because I tend to get destabilized in the fall because of my energy type, but also it's an unstable time of year. So every Sunday I will draw a nice hot bath with lots of Epsom salts and some essential oils, and then I will do my sesame oil massage. Before I do that, I warm up the oil. Please don't warm up your oil in the microwave. The microwave destroys the cells in the oil. You want the oil to stay whole. So heat it up in a little pan, or sometimes what I do is I'll put it in a little jar and just kind of set it in the hot water of the tub, and the hot water of the tub will heat up the oil. So you want the oil to be warmed ahead of time, massage it on, and then I'll get into the tub. Now, whenever we're using oils in the bathroom, we want to be super careful because oils make things very slippery. So if stability is an issue for you, or slipping and falling is a real concern for you, be extra double cautious about the oils and the slick surfaces of the bathroom and the bathtub, okay? So you only need about a tablespoon of this oil to cover your whole body. It's pretty amazing. When I started doing this, I would go blah, 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 and use way too much, way more than I needed. So about a tablespoon to start with. If you want to use a little bit more, then the next time you'll know. Warm up your oil, keep it like wrapped in a towel or something so it stays warm. Massage your skin, wait 10 minutes, get in your tub, or take a shower. It's an incredible ritual. You will sleep so good on Sunday nights when you do that topical. So you can do that with castor oil, you can do that with coconut oil, you can do that with sesame oil. When in doubt, use sesame oil. At the change of seasons, use sesame oil. The only time you would use coconut oil is when it's really hot, or you're feeling hot, you're agitated, you're angry, you're irritated, you're frustrated. Those are all hot emotions. If you want to cool yourself down, or it's just 102 degrees outside, you want to cool yourself down, then use coconut oil. Otherwise, sesame oil is your daily oil. Now with castor oil, I'll use that a little bit differently. I will use it after I've soaked in the tub. Castor oil is so thick and sticky. It's like honey. It's really thick and sticky. It has to be warmed up. And when I get out of the tub, my whole body is really warm and moist. So that makes the castor oil easy to apply. So castor oil of the three oils will stain the most. All of these oils will stain fabrics. So be careful of your towels, your sheets, your loungewear. So have something that you can put on that you don't mind if it gets some stains from it. Like have your sheets and towels and loungewear that is made for this purpose, because this is a part of our regular ritual. So it's not like a once a year or special occasion thing. This is something to be doing at least seasonally, if not monthly, preferably weekly. No need to do it daily. If you really want to, you can, but you don't need to. So the castor oil is after the tub, and you've heard of castor oil packs, probably. That's another way to use the oil, and that is specifically for castor oil. So it's the same thing. Out of the tub, put the oil on the pack, wrap it around. I used to make my own castor oil packs, oh my gosh, with towels and saran wrap, and it was crazy. It was a big mess, but now they have these really nice, like, belted packs where you just put them on around your waist. I can link one below for you. And then you can put that on. I recommend using hot, like a heating pad or a hot water bottle if you don't want the electricity across your body, and a weight, like a pillow or a stack of blankets, and lay there, and that will change your life. It's pretty amazing. If you're feeling just completely out of sorts, scattered, anxious, low moods, just like overwhelmed with what's going on in the world, something like a castor oil pack or the sesame massage or the castor oil massage, these things will make a massive difference for your nervous system. They also will help digestion as well. So you can massage your belly, start from the center of your belly and massage out in a clockwise direction. So the colon goes up the right side of the body, across the top, and down the left side of the body to promote digestion and elimination clockwise. So that brings us to the second one, which is oil in the belly button. Okay, so again, all three oils, either one or the other, you can put a drop or two in your belly button. Do it when you're laying down, obviously. Put a drop or two in and then massage inside your belly button, and then do that same massage, pulling it out around your whole belly. So castor oil is really good to help reduce inflammation. Sesame oil is very grounding for the nervous system. I just watched a video of some doctor being like, there's no studies that show that oil in the belly does anything. It's like, that's just like super ignorant. So the navel is the center of the entire nervous system. The nerves are there, and it's also the center of the energy body. So modern medicine chooses to completely ignore a major aspect of the human experience, which is our energy body. So of course, they're not able to advise intelligently on any kind of uses that would support that because they just ignore it. So oil in the navel is very good for your energy body, and it's also good for your nervous system, and it's also good for your digestion. So of course, everything absorbs into the body that's placed on it topically. So again, coconut oil to cool down, but more often, more consistently, it's going to be sesame oil or castor oil. With castor oil, I have to give a little bit of a caveat because castor oil is very strong. And maybe you have a negative connotation about castor oil because in, I don't know when, olden days, castor oil was kind of used as a form of punishment, which is really sick and twisted, because if you take a tablespoon of castor oil, it will really promote elimination. So it's really great for constipation, but it's very, very strong. So you could get cramps, you could get really fast movement with your elimination that's too fast. And so be cautious when using castor oil in the navel. I have put a few drops in my navel before, and I had pretty bad cramps, and wow, a lot of results from doing that. So just 1 or 2 drops. We've talked about topical use, focusing on the joints. We've talked about oil in the navel. Now let's talk about the third use, and that is oil pulling. The third ritual, swishing oil through your mouth. Now, castor oil, I do not recommend at all. There's no reason to put castor oil in your mouth. You can swallow it, but I would prefer to use it topically. Sesame oil is the best, and coconut oil is the yummiest. So you get to choose. And again, just about a tablespoon, put it in your mouth and swish it around. Do you brush your teeth before or after? You get to choose. I brush my teeth before because the oil pulls toxins out of your mouth, and I want to give it a head start. I don't brush my teeth after because all the oils are in there absorbing. So you can swish your mouth and rinse out anything. But the main thing is to swish it for about 5 to 10 minutes. And you can do whatever you want to do while you're doing that. You can do the dishes, you can be preparing a meal, you can do anything while you're oil pulling. With the coconut oil, use the fat, solid coconut oil, which is kind of nice because you put it in your mouth and it's solid. And as you swish it around, that melts. So that's kind of, I like that. But sesame oil doesn't taste quite as good, but it's more grounding. It's more soothing. So if you do this oil pulling every day or most days or 2 or 3 times a week, you're going to have better digestion and your nervous system is going to be more soothed and calm. So there's obviously oral health benefits to oil pulling. It removes germs. Your teeth are going to be healthier. Typically, your teeth are going to be whiter. And digestion starts in the mouth. So any kind of digestive concerns that you have, oil pulling is one of a holistic approach to digestive health and well-being. So now we have 3 seasons, 3 oils, and 3 simple rituals. Of course, there are thousands of more uses, but it can be really basic. And don't worry about doing it wrong. Just follow your intuition and listen carefully to yourself and to the oil, and use a little bit, less is more, and add your intention. Your intention is the most powerful medicine. So as you oil pull with your oil in the morning, I am doing something good for myself. This is really great for my oral health. I am soothing my nervous system by doing this. When you put a drop of oil into your navel and massage that in, you're like, this is soothing me at all levels. This is balancing my energy body. When you're putting the oil on your joints and along your bones, this is really supporting my whole self. And so your intention and your awareness as you do these oil rituals really amplify the benefits of them. So if this is something that you're interested in, really start to pay attention to the seasonal changes. I offer 2 seasonal resets, one in the spring and one in the fall, because we do want to reset our whole lifestyle. The foods we eat, our routines, our schedules, the kind of oil that we're using, all are going to switch with the seasons. So changing with the seasons is a wonderful way to stay well through the seasons. And if you'd like information about that, I will leave a link in the description below about a seasonal reset coming up. And I would like to hear from you. Please leave a comment below. Do you use one or all 3 of these oils? And what have the benefits been for you? Anything that we do to take care of ourselves with intention has incredible value. So thank you for being here, and thank you for taking care of yourself. When you take care of yourself, you are taking care of the world, because we are all connected.